Welcome to the Storycon, Yusek Toledo.
Yes, thank you very much, Ed. And yes, magandang hapon sa ating lahat.
Magandang hapon po, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. We know you're very busy, but sir, I'll go straight to the point, sir, and start off with this question. Kasi the President said that there will be conditional implementation of several points in the approved budget, including yung AKAP program, yung pagbigay ng ayuda. And he's also bringing in NEDA and DOLE to come up with the guidelines on the distribution. Pero sir, yung AKAP has been there for a while and there are already current guidelines. In fact, I read a guideline issued by DSWD as of May 2024. So ano pong pagkakaiba ngayon? Ano po yung bagong ilalagay doon sa, o bagong nilagay doon sa approved budget?
Dating
Yes.
guidelines.
Yes. Tama ka, Ed. There's already existing guidelines as far as AKAP is concerned. But this time, given that there is a big condition implementation sa ngayon, right now we are looking at kumbaga inaano natin ito sa convergence program of the national government. 13, right now, we are including the DSWD, DOLE, and NEDA to prepare the policies and guidelines for this. So this ensure alignment with the Philippine Development Plan. Of course, optimize the budget utilization through the streamline the policy selection process and address, of course, potential overlap, duplication. So yun yung siguro ang pagkakaiba ng unang guidelines in 2024 as compared to 2025.
Mm-hmm. So, sir, if you don't mind, sir, that does sound pretty generic o medyo very broad po yung pagkakapaliwanag niyo. I'm wondering po in particulars, in specifics, ano po yung pagkakaiba ngayon sa gagawin nilang bagong guideline? Kasi when I looked at the DSWD guideline on AKAP, medyo very specific na po siya. Kung sino mag-a-aproba, sino mag-a-assess, sino mag-a-release, lahat po yan social worker. Actually, wala nga politiko dun sa sa memo Memorandum Circular number 4 eh. So in particulars po, ano kaya yung talagang pangahawakan ng taong bayan?
Additions.
Oh, specifics.
Sa ngayon nga po, as mentioned to you, i-revise nga po yan together with NEDA, DSWD, but right now we don't have yet a specific guideline curated right now because that is subject for discussion by these three department agencies as part of our convergence effort. Okay, that to sabi ko nga rin, to ensure the alignment with the Philippine Development Plan. Of course, optimizing the budget utilization potential over of the siguro ang titignan lang dito sa tingin ko, as mentioned to you, is yung mga titignan kung may duplication for other implementing programs that DSWD is implementing and with other departments.
Yusek, may isa pang conditional implementation daw, yung mga dinagdag ng BICAM dun sa budget proposal under the National Expenditure Program ng DPWH. Ano po ba exactly ang ibig sabihin ng conditional implementation dyan sa mga public works projects na yan?
Okay. Actually, just to give siguro muna ating veto na i-approve ng Presidente, pinirmahan. Dalawa po yung tatlong klase. Even for yung isa direct veto at saka conditional implementation. Okay. Conditional implementation may be in two forms. That is requiring the issuance of guidelines and two, imposing compliance with the specified conditions, including compliance with pertinent laws and policies. So yung po rules and even the rules and regulations. Marami po siyang nakasama po na programa po ng conditional implementation as far as DPWH. Basically po, for DPWH, yung kanilang special provision of the special provision po ng DPWH under Basic Infrastructure Program.
Okay. Yusek, I have one more question.
Yusek?
Sige. Ronald, mauna ka.
Tatanong ko lang, Yusek, theoretically ba, under dito sa conditional implementation, yung existing guidelines ay pwedeng totally ma-overhaul at saka mabago? May ganun pang possibility dito sa conditional implementation? Dahil sabi niyo kasi, gagawa ng mga bagong guidelines. So, theoretically ba, yung lumang guidelines ay pwedeng mawala? Ikalawa, ang ibig sabihin ba ng conditional implementation, may possibility na yung project ay ma-reject? No? May ganung bang possibility dyan? No? Kung halimbawa, dahil ibig sabihin ng conditional. So, theoretically ba, pwedeng yung project ay hindi ma-implement or totally ma-reject?
Not necessarily po, kasi subject na po sa additional requirement from the existing guidelines po ng ACAP in 2024. So basically po, may ililit po ito, kaya lang sa subject lang natin po additional requirements or conditions that will be kumbaga curated or rather gagawin po ng DSWD, DOLE, together with that.
Okay, Yusek, if I may, I'll go back to the ACAP program. I'm wondering lang kung paano pagkakasulat ng ACAP doon po sa approved budget, considering na in-announce ni Senator Grace po earlier sa BICAM na napagkasunduan nila na may hatian na 5 billion for the senators and 21 billion for congressmen to use the ACAP. I'm wondering how that was reflected, if it is reflected at all, in the approved ACAP budget. Meron ho bang ganong paghihimay kung sino ang may power to refer doon sa two chambers or nothing at all? How is it worded po doon sa budget?
Okay. Doon sa word na ating ACAP, kalagay po dito sa programa ng ACAP, sabi dito, the ACAP intends to address significant strain posed by the rise of inflation on the financial capacity of those who earn less than minimum wage.
Opo.
Okay? Yun ang nakalagay dyan. Tapos, wala pong nakalagay kung kanino po ang allocation. Is allocated for Congress or po allocated by... Wala pong nakalagay dito po.
Okay. So, paano po yun? Yun ba'y pag-uusapan sa guidelines? Kasi yun ang napagkasundo nila sa BICAM at yun pang in-announce by no less than Senator Grace po very, very publicly. So, I'm wondering po kung ano yung usapin doon sa puntong yun. I mean, I'm sure everybody's wondering that now.
Siguro po ang ano dyan is, kasi wala po naka-mention dito po na how much is allocated for Congress, how much is allocated for Senator, Senate. So, ang mayayari na po dito, ayusin po ito ng pag-ahensya ng gobyerno para maiwasan po yung pagkakamali na nangyari moving forward. Hindi gaya po dati na sino-sino lang ang pwede rin tumanggap ng o mamigay. So, ito po ay titingnan kung mabuti po. Paano po ito mabuti? Okay.
Yusek, hindi pa rin nawawala yung concern ng mga tao na gagamitin siya for gagamitin siya sa yun ang concern ng mga tao. It will be used for the election campaign. Kaya may suggestion si former Senate President Franklin Drilon dahil dati rin naman yung executive secretary, nakakaintindi siya ng galaw ng mga pondo, Malacanang to Congress. Ang suggestion niya, i-classify na lang yung mga ganyan, yung mga pork, yung merong nature na pork barrel sa budget, na gawing for later release, i-classify, pwede naman daw yon para hindi magamit, siguraduhin hindi magagamit for the campaign. Ano po yung masasabi ninyo being a budget undersecretary sa ganyang proposal?
Okay. As also, dito sa ating, kumbaga, veto, this is a recommendation of state. So, meaning, parang na rin siyang for later release siya, pero but of course, ito po ay tinatawag namin siya subject to conditions of the requirements and the guidelines that will be crafted by, sabi ko nga sa inyo, NEDA, DSWD.
Pwede bang makasama sa condition na hindi siya i-release before the elections?
Pero Yusek, may powers
Is
ba
that
kayo
possible?
na baguhin?
Possible
Okay,
ba yun?
sa ngayon
Na,
po,
ano,
we will leave.
na wag niyong i-release before the election.
Okay. We will lead to the wisdom po ng DSWD, NEDA, at saka yung DOLE as to your proposal po na if possible na i-release na after the election. So, we will, kumbaga, defer to the secretaries of the three departments.
Yusek, if I may, Yusek,
Kasi ang nakalagay po kasi sila po ang mag-prepare ng guidelines.
I understand po.
Powers ba kayo under the conditional implementation na baguhin yung sinabi ng BICAM na 5 billion sa Senate at 21 billion sa Congress yung hatian? Meron ba kayong ganong powers? Paano? In-announce nila ng BICAM yung ganong klaseng hatian.
Hindi po.
Officially. Meron bang powers kayo para baguhin yan?
Hindi po. Actually, ang sinusundan po natin, what is in the GAA right now.
GAA.
Opo. Yung assigned by the President. Ang nakalagay po sa sa Special Provision number 3, ayuda sa kapos ang kita program ng AKAP, nakalagay po dito, the amount of 26,159,000,000 pesos appropriated herein under the ayuda sa kapos ang kita program shall be used to implement and to provide financial assistance to individuals whose income does not exceed the statutory minimum wage and who is severely affected by the rising inflation. The financial assistance shall include but not limited to food, medical, funeral, cash relief assistance, or right stand. So, wala pong nakalagay kung yung sinasabi niyo po allocate by
Yung hati. Opo.
Congress or by Senator.
Opo. Yusek, so baka gentleman's, gentle ladies agreement yun? Not
Hindi
in black
pwede,
and
may
white.
batas yan GAA yan Kung wala, wala.
Hindi. Baka yun ang pagkasundo nila dun sa BICAM, but not in writing. Pero Yusek, if I may, I'd like to invite you again if possible tomorrow kasi medyo choppy po yung audio nyo ngayon Of course, we'd like to get it right. And I'm sure we have a lot more questions to ask. Ako, dami ko pong tanong But unfortunately, we're already out of time. But baka we can invite you again tomorrow. Kasi besides, you're also, you've been answering our questions very, very gamely and very fully. So baka we can have you again tomorrow with hopefully better connection.
Okay, sige po. What time kaya? Just saying that. Okay, no problem with me. Yeah.
Opo. And if possible, better connection kasi nagcha-choppy-choppy tayo Sayang naman
Ganun po ba?
Opo.
Okay.
Minsan I'm not sure if I hear your answer correctly. That way then wala tayong mistakes. Yun po. If possible po, mga tito-tita,
Yes.
sana I have more questions pa sana for tomorrow.
Parang walang 50-21 division.
Okay, Yusek, maraming salamat po.